Hi guys, it's the Football Club here, back with a brand new video, and it's going to be a little bit of a different video today. It's going to be about the Futties, which are the pink cards in the FIFA. They've already released one with the Daniel Sturridge, and I thought I would show you my voting. And if you want to go vote, just go onto the FIFA EA Sports forums and find the Futties bit, and there's 10 in total that you can vote for. So I thought I'd do this and go through who I'm going to be voting for. So the first one is in safe hands, and this is the goalkeepers. Immediately, Mussolera for me is going to be out of it, and the other options are Leno, Sirigu, Handanovic and Lloris. Now Leno is a very, very good keeper. He's probably the second best to Neuer in the Bundesliga, and we're going to look through the rest. We've got Sirigu. Sirigu would be a very good card, but it'd be OP in my opinion to put place with David Luiz and Thiago Silva. So in my opinion, I'm going to go with Hugo Lloris, and he is tied with the lead, as you can see, 29% with Sirigu, Handanovic on 15% and Leno's on 23%. So I went for Lloris in that one. We're going to be moving on to the second one. This is the CDM position. It's the tackling ability one. For me, Lee Catmull straight out of it. I don't know why you'd want to give him one. Luis Gustavo is a very, very high possibility. I love playing him. I think he's a really good CDM. Daniel De Rossi, he's a legend. A very solid CDM as well. Yaya Toure is Yaya Toure, 90 physical stat, as you can see. And Sami Khedira for me, between Luis Gustavo and Sami Khedira. Khedira get a Juve card, Juventus card, so that'd be very different. But I'm going to go with Luis Gustavo simply because I feel he's a very, very good player. I love playing with him. Only 27% of people have voted for him. 49% of people, that's nearly half of the people, 56,000, and 57,000 people have voted for Yaya Toure. Don't know why. He's had so many good cards. So now it's for number 3, and it's in for the skills. Immediately, Sifchi is out of it for me again because I don't use the Scottish Premier League, and I feel I wouldn't use him and he won't benefit FIFA too much. Chikawi, he is a high possibility for me. Haven't really used him. He's had an inform. I've heard good things about him. Turat, I believe I haven't used him in this FIFA, so I don't know what he's like, and I doubt I would use him. But for me, it's between Quaresma and Nani. Quaresma has a few informed cards, and Nani doesn't. He only has a position change. It may have been an upgrade as well, but I'm going to go with Nani because it's a very different card. I'm guessing most people have gone with Quaresma, and yes, they have. 34% people have. 24% have gone for Chikawi, is 1% ahead of Nani on 23. 38,000 people have voted for Quaresma, and it's looking like he probably will be getting it. But most people agree with not voting for Shifty, only 3%. Number 4 is in for the long shots, and once again, 2 people are going to rule out straight away is Ronnie and Kolarov. I don't think they're a benefit FIFA Ultimate Team. Also, I'm going to rule out Wayne Rooney, but for me, it's between Garin and Hernandez. But I'm going to go for Hernandez, a very different card. But apparently, 45% of people have voted for Rooney for some reason. 31% for Guarin is understandable. 13% for Hernandez, but 52,000 people for Wayne Rooney. I'm not quite sure why you'd want to pick him, but it's what people have voted for. So moving on to the 5th one, that's in for the headers. We've got some very sweaty heading people here. Obviously, it would be we've got Andy Carroll for West Ham. Never used him. I haven't used any of these players apart from Cavani. Closer and Negredo, I'm going to rule out immediately. Don't really use them. Mandzukic is a possibility, but I'm going to go with Cavani because Mandzukic is a good player anyway. Cavani doesn't have a striker upgraded inform card as such. 11 people voted for Closer and Carroll, only 3% for Negredo. 26% of people have voted for Mandzukic, 46% of people voted for Cavani, just like me, 41,000 people. And we're going to be moving on to number 6, which is in for the leadership. Now, in for the leadership is one of the hardest possible ones. Look, we've got Lampard, Ronaldinho, Gerrard, Pirlo and Xavi. Lampard and Gerrard will both get a MLS card for New York City and LA Galaxy for Gerrard. But I'm going to rule out Lampard. I don't believe he deserves one as such. I don't think that's wrong to say he doesn't deserve one. He does. A fantastic player, he's a legend. Pirlo and Xavi, 2 of the best centres. These are all brilliant people of our generation. We're so lucky to be watching them play football still. But Xavi and Pirlo for me, I don't think I'd use that card as much. Ronaldinho is probably the obvious choice for everyone, but for me, I'm a Liverpool fan and I love Steven Gerrard. He's one of my people I look up to when I play football. It's how I play my football so for me, I'm going to go with Gerrard. 39% of people have gone for Ronaldinho, only 3% of people have gone for Lampard, 18% for Gerrard, 19% for Pirlo and Xavi, so it's very close between them three, but Ronaldinho is running away with it, which is not really a surprise. And number 7 is in for the weak foot. We do have a legend himself, Blanco. He's rumoured to be going to, well, not rumoured, but he could be a possible legend for next year. Another legend in the game is Totti, who could be a very possibility for me at the minute. Mkhitaryan I'm going to rule out immediately. I don't really use him. I don't think I would use his purple card. Eriksen would be a good player to pick, but for me it's between Totti and David Villa. And Totti is going with me, but I feel David Villa would be a really good card to use. Different card, we won't be using him for much longer. I know Totti, we won't be using him for much longer, but Eriksen's leading the way with 50,000 votes at 45%. Mkhitaryan is second with 24% of the votes. David Villa is only on 11%, and Totti is on 13%. So it looks like Christian Eriksen will be getting that one. Moving on to the 8th one, out of position. Now this one's a really strange one. We've got Kyle Walker to start off with. I don't know what position he would be changed to, whether it be a centre back, but it doesn't really interest me. I don't know why he's in the position change when we wanted people like Marco Reus and a Barber, but never mind. Walcott would be changed to a striker, but David Luiz will be changed to a CDM, and I think that'll break the link with Thiago Silva at the centre-back positions. I don't really want that happening. It's a hybrid for Thiago Silva, and Sirigu with him will go well. Alaba's one of the top choices for me. It's moving to a centre-back position with that pace, defending and physically. He's got quality stats for a centre-back. Would be really, really good. Gareth Bale, whether they're moving to a left mid or a striker, I'm not sure, but for me it's going to be Alaba, because I would love to see him in foot as a centre-back, as an alternative to his inform card. As you see, it's very close between all the people. Walker's on 12%, Walcott is on 17%, Luiz is on 15%, Alaba's on 17%, but once again, another player that's absolutely flying ahead is Gareth Bale on 37% with nearly 42,000 votes. Now, number 9 is a perfect link one. Immediately I see McGeady and Coleman. I'm ruling them out. They both have an Irish special card, so I don't think that's really needed. Pastore and Lavezzi, they have a team of the season and an inform card. Jordi Alba and Pedro. Jordi Alba doesn't have a special card, but Pedro does, so it's a possibility. Barzagli and Chiellini. Chiellini has a team of the season, so I'm not too fussed about them. But the obvious choice in this one is going to be Gundogan and Royce. They don't have inform cards, and they're probably the most, you think they're going to be the most used in hybrids, and you can see they're absolutely smashing it. McGeady and Coleman are 4%, Pastore and Lavezzi 5%, Elba and Pedro 6%, Barzagli and Chiellini on 13%, and Gundogan and Royce on 69% with 77,500 votes nearly. It's incredible. Probably the furthest away of all the ones. Now number 10 is in for the pace, and this is where it gets really, really sweaty. Immediately I'm ruling out Ramirez. I don't think it'd be a benefit to foot. With Ramos as well, I believe the Emenike, Doumbia and Ibarba would be much better than him. Emenike I'm going to say no to because of the league. I don't really use that, so finally it's between Ibarba and Doumbia, and simply because Ibarba is in that right wing position when we wanted him to be changed to a striker, they haven't answered it. We're going to go with Doumbia, and as you can see, he's leading by 52%. Well, he is on 52% of the votes, and Barber is only on 15%. Ramirez is second with 18%, but Doumbia is ahead with 58,318 votes. If you want to vote, voting closes on midnight July the 12th UK time. Like I said, get yourself onto the EA Sports forums, log into your Origin account, and you can start voting. Make sure you do, make sure your vote counts, you have your own opinion. If you agree with me, leave your comment down below. If you like this video, guys, like and subscribe. Check out Twitter. Like I said, let me know what you think of this. Thanks for watching.